Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahadi English School. This is the video for students of class 2 subject science. Our today's thought: reading is dreaming with eyes wide open. So when you are reading a book, you are lost in the book totally. Means your eyes are open, but you are dreaming. You are literally imagining the words which are written in the book. If you are reading a story book, then you are lost in that story. If you are reading it attentively, you enjoy reading a lot. So, reading is an exercise for your mind which is very good. Instructions that you all have to follow: look after the school and the equipment. So, it is for the school when the school begins. What do you have to do? You have to take care of your school. You have to keep your class, you have to keep your school neat and clean. All the equipment that you use in the school, all the things of the schools, you have to use it carefully. Be kind to each other. Always be helpful and never fight. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Do not touch anyone with your hands or your legs. Keep it away. Maintain distance. So, today we shall continue with the revision for Essay 2 as we are doing it. Lesson number 8, that is Things Around Us. Lesson 8, Things Around Us. Revision we had already started. Today you will learn about living things and non-living things. You will solve some very interesting and new worksheets along with me. So let us revise lesson 8, Things Around Us, and be ready with your notebook, pencil, eraser so that you can write the things which I tell you to note down. So in the previous video we had already started with the revision of lesson 8, Things Around Us. First we had learnt about natural things, the things that are God gift. The things that nature has gifted us are called natural things, like the sun, the moon, river, mountain, water, clouds. These are all examples of the things around us. Rivers, mountains, sun are the things around us. Man-made things are the things that we create. We create these things for our comfort and convenience. Example: pencil, fan, fridge, television or vehicles. These are some examples of man-made things. Then we had solved exercise for what is natural and what is man-made. I had given this homework. I hope you have completed. Then we had done match the following. From wood we can make house. From wheat we can make bread. From tomato we can make the salad. From tree we can make paper. Then we had to write N for natural, M for man-made. After that we had written natural or man-made in the blanks given below. Which things are natural and which things are man-made. Now let us continue with the understanding of the lesson. So, we see many things around us, don't we? All these things we can see. We can see so many people, trees, dog, the houses, street. So many things around us we can see every day. Now, from that things, what are living things and what are non-living things? So, living things are the things that have life. That things which have life are called living things. What are non-living things? The things that do not have life is called non-living thing. The things that do not have life in them are called non-living things. Examples are given: tree, man, animal, book, pen, house. All these things, some are living, some are non-living. Right? So what do we learn about living things? Let's read what is given. A. It can move. The living things can move. They can walk. They can move. They can grow. Their size, their height, body will grow. They need food and water. All the living things need food and water. They can breathe, take in oxygen, that is called breathing. They can feel. When you touch them, they can feel it. They can reproduce. They can make some other living things which look like them. Then what about non-living things? Non-living things cannot move, grow, breathe, feel and reproduce. Non-living things cannot do all these things. They cannot move on their own. They will not grow. They will not breathe. They cannot feel or reproduce. Non-living things cannot do any of these things. Non-living things do not need food and water, right? Non-living things, do they need food and water? No, they do not need food and water. So living things have all these characteristics. Non-living things have these characteristics. Living things can move. Animals have their legs to move. Animals without legs crawl, slide and swim by their body. What do these animals do? They can move. They can crawl. Crawling means the snake, it crawls. It does not have leg. So animals without legs, like snakes, they crawl. They can slide. Very quickly they can move. And they can swim by their body. They can also swim inside the water. So all these are called living things. They can walk, crawl, slide, swim. Living things can do all these things. All these are living things. All these animals, birds, snakes, insects, all these are living things. Plants cannot move from one place to another place, but they show some movements. The touch me not plant closes its leaves when we touch it. See, this is touch me not plant. When you touch it, it will close the leaves. Means it can feel. As we said, plants are living things, right? So they can feel. When you touch them, they can feel. Though they cannot speak, but they can feel your touch. So you see, this is touch me not plant. The name is touch me not. So don't touch it, because if you touch, the leaves will be closed. So plants cannot move from one place to another, right? We have legs, we move, but plants cannot move, but they can feel. So plants are also living, while the house is non-living. Living things can grow. How the living things can grow? First, a baby is born. The weight and height of baby is not much at the time of birth. But after some years, after 20 or 30 years, the baby will become a big man. And again after some years, after 20 or 30 years, again, this man will become an old man. So, this is the example of how we grow. We are living things, right? All the human beings, they are born as a child, then they become young, and then finally they become old. So, this is the process of living things. Living things take birth, they grow bigger, and then one day they become old. So, this is example of living things. Living things need food and water. Yes, we need food and water every day. Can we go a single day without food and water? We need it all day. Human beings depend upon plants and animals for their food. We get our food from plants and animals. So we should water the plants every day. We should take care of the plants because plants give us oxygen. They give us oxygen, which is very, very important for our life. We should water the plants. We should not let the plants die because plants are the base of our existence. If there will be no plants, then how will we get oxygen? Right? So, plants are very important. We get fruits from plants. We get our food. We get our clothes from plants and animals. So, it is very, very important to protect plants and animals. And you should not hurt the animals. You should not pluck out the flowers or the plants. Instead, you should save these things. Living things need food and water. Animals depend upon plants for food. See, animals, how do they get food? We give them food, right? But still, they feel hungry. So, how do they get food? They get food from plants. Animals are also dependent on plants for their food. Even we are dependent on the plants for our food, for our daily needs. Because the most important thing, oxygen, we get from trees, the plants. So, even animals are dependent on plants. In short, plants is the base. Plants are the basis of our life, of the whole human life. We should water the plants and we should grow more and more plants in our surroundings. Plants make their own food from water, air, and sunlight. What do the plants do? They make their own food from water, air, and sunlight. These things are very important for plants. Plants need water every day, not a lot of water, but at least a little water they need every day. They need air. It should be kept in open place like balcony or veranda. You have to keep the plants where it comes in direct contact with the sunlight, because when sunlight falls on the plants can make their own food. Like we prepare our food, your mother, your grandmother, they might be preparing food for you. So they need something. They need all the ingredients for preparing food. Same way, plants also need sunlight, water, and air for preparing their food. Living things can breathe. See, a man, giraffe, trees, all these things are living things. So they can breathe. They breathe in. They are living. So because they are living, they need to breathe. Living things can feel. When you touch them, they can feel your touch. All the living things can feel and react. See, all the living things, animals, birds, all the living things, human beings also, they can feel and they can also react. They can respond to you. If you touch them, they can also touch back. Human and animals have sense organ to feel. So we are all humans. And animals also, what do we have? Humans and animals have sense organ. That is an organ inside our body. It helps us to know when someone touches us. When someone will touch our hand or our face, we will immediately come to know. Why? Because we have sense organ. That sense organ will tell our mind that someone has touched. Within a fraction of second, you will immediately come to know who is touching you because of the sense organ. And that sense organ gives the message to our mind that someone touched us. So living things can feel touch. Even animals have it. When you touch animals, they will know. Living things can feel, right? When you touch the skin or when you speak something, they can hear it. When you give something for eating, they can taste. When you give them love and affection, they can feel your love and affection, because human beings can feel. They have a heart, so they have feeling. They can feel what you speak. Living things can feel. All living things can feel weather, right? We feel the weather. Right now you go out in afternoon, you feel so hot outside it is, and if you go out at midnight, you will feel cold temperature. Midnight, if you go out at late night, you will feel cold temperature. So this is called feeling. Your body can feel what is the temperature outside. If you go out in afternoon, you will feel hot. You will sweat. Your clothes will be sweating. You have to change the clothes when you come back. You have to take bath, because you can feel. Your skin can feel whether it is summer, winter or monsoon. Our skin has that sense. It can tell us that what is the atmosphere like outside. If it is very hot temperature, then we wear the clothes of full sleeve so that the sun will not affect our skin, because our skin can feel the touch. Non-living things, man-made and natural things are non-living things. So now let us learn about some non-living things. See, non-living things can be of two types. They can be natural or man-made. Natural means we get it naturally. We don't have to do anything. Man-made means humans have made it. Right? So you can see the cup over here. This is man-made. And also it is non-living. The sun, which is natural, and still it is non-living. The sun is natural and non-living. Car. So car is man-made, but it is non-living. All these three are non-living things. Yes, all these three are non-living things. But from these three things, one is natural, and the other two, number 1 and number 3, the other two are man-made, but all the three are non-living. See the non-living things given. The ball, you play with a ball, basketball or football. Ball is non-living thing. It does not have life. It will not move if you don't move it. Then see the toy. This is a toy. This is not a real animal. See, it is a toy on the spring. The toy horse or the toy donkey, you can buy it from any shop. So that is also non-living, because it is a toy. Car. We go outside in a car. We have cars. You can see so many cars running on the road. Cars are also made by human beings. Cars are non living things, they don't breathe. Toys don't breathe. Ball, table, these are all non living things. The sun, the moon, stones or mountains. What are all these things? Are they living or non living? All these things are non living, but all are natural. See the sun is natural. The moon is also natural. The stones or rocks, they are also natural. So all these three are non living things, but they are natural. As I said, we have two categories in it. Non living things can be natural and non living things can be man made. So these three are non living things, yes, but they are natural. Let us solve the warm up exercise. Human beings, plants, and animals are living things. Human beings means all of us. The plants that we have, we get from trees, and animals are living things. All these are living. Whereas toys, books, car, furniture, and buildings are non living things. Toys, you play with the toy car, toy animal, books that you read, the car that you sit in, furniture of your house, table, chair, sofa, all the furniture, buildings in which we live in a flat or in a tenement, these are buildings. So all these things are non-living things because they do not have life in them, they cannot move on their own, and they are non-living things because they are lifeless. They will not grow on their own. Living things can move, isn't it? All the living things, they can move. Suppose human beings are there, plants, animals, they can move. All are living. Living things grow with the passage of time. Passage of time means as the time passes. Like after some years, it is the time has gone. So the passage of time, as the time will keep on passing with every day, human beings, all the living things will grow. They will become bigger in height and body. All the living things breathe and reproduce. They can breathe in and they reproduce means they also make similar people like them. You are the child of your parents, so you are also like them. You also have their qualities. So that is called reproducing, reproduction. Human beings make some other people like them by reproduction. So all the living things can breathe. All the living things need food and water to live. We need food, we need water to live. All the living things can feel and react. They can feel, if you touch them, they will feel it and they can reply, they can do the same thing. Non-living things cannot move, feel, breathe and reproduce. So the non-living things cannot do all these things. They cannot move on their own, they cannot feel anything, and they cannot even breathe or reproduce. They cannot breathe. Non-living things do not need food and water. All the non-living things like table, chair, benches, the non-living things, do they need food and water? No, they don't. Let us write living things and non-living things. Looking at the box which is given over here, you have to select which is living and which one is non-living. See, let us read all the things which are given: tree, fish, backpack, frog, pie, book, kid, ball. So, first of all, let us write all the living things. The first living thing is tree. Let us write it: T R E, tree. Tree is living. So, we have done that. Can you see any other living thing? Fish. Fish is also living. FISH. Fish. That is also living thing. So, we write fish. After that, can you see any other non-living thing? Over here, frog. Even frog is living. So let us write frog. FROG. Frog is also living thing. So let us write number 3. After that, one more living thing. If you can see, kid means a boy. That is also living. KID. Kid. Kid is also a living thing. Means it is about a boy, a human. Then rest of all are non-living things. See, we will write this: backpack. BACK. PACK. Backpack. Backpack is non-living thing, does not have life. After that, the non-living thing is pie. 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 Let us write it: PIE. Pie. A non-living thing. After that, which is the non-living thing? Book. Book is also non-living. So let us write book, because that is non-living. And the last one, number 4, that is ball. Ball is also non-living thing. BALL. Ball. Ball is also non-living. So we completed writing living things and non-living things. Living things are 4. Same way non-living things are 4, which are given over here. Then see over here, look at the pictures and think about whether their things are living or non-living. Select the correct word for each picture. See number 1, the bike. You can see the bike. Is it living or non-living? The bike is non-living thing. So we put tick mark over here. Non-living. The bike is non-living. Then the animal, the lion, is it living or non-living? That is also living. Animals are living. The butterflies that fly. Butterflies, are they living or not? So yes, butterflies are all living things. What about the house? Is it living or not? No, the house is a non-living thing. Next, the girl. Is the girl living thing or non-living? The girl is living thing, but here we have the image of a doll. The doll is non-living. See, this is not a girl, this is a doll with which you can play. So the doll is non-living. Then the plants that we see, the plants that grow are living things. They have life. The birds. Are the birds living or non-living? The birds are living. They fly. They need food and water. They are living. Chair. Chair is a non-living thing, because if you don't move a chair, the chair will not move itself. So here we completed our today's video. I hope you understood lesson number 8, things around us. We understood what are natural things. We saw some examples, some characteristics of non-living things. I hope you have understood. Then we also saw the examples. We wrote which things are living and which are non-living. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching my video and have a nice day.